Chapter 6 has officially arrived and I've got everything new for you. In the background, I'm just going to go through all of the Battle Pass skins as we talk about all the different changes. There's so much to know here, so many gameplay changes that you need to be aware of jumping into the new chapter. There's the map for you. At first glance, this thing is gorgeous. So many named POIs. And I don't know if this is the first time it's ever happened, but there's a POI just named Bird. Is this the first POI we've had that doesn't have two names built in, just Bird? That's where I'm going to be landing first. Just funny and random, honestly. A couple shots of some of the different POIs, Flooded Frogs, Modern Marvels, Seaport City. You can see the train there. That train's going to be on that green track. And then a bridge. We've got this beautiful looking grass area. And of course, our turtle. We learned that this turtle, the reason he's moving around, he may just spawn at different locations each map. I'm not entirely sure yet, but he's a lonely turtle looking for his long-lost partner. That's the backstory on this guy. Little sad, so go give him a visit. Now, we gotta talk about the weapons here. Hit scan is back, okay? There's no bullet drop. Awesome change. I'm so happy about this. But there's these new weapon expertise quests. Basically, you complete combat quests in-game, such as damaging or eliminating players with certain weapons, and that will reward you XP, and then you will unlock the option to purchase a legendary version of that weapon from different characters on the map. And downtime's still going on when I'm filming this, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get legendary gold weapons without doing these expertise quests, but what a cool change, right? You kind of got to earn your way to the top version of a specific weapon. Here's all the different kind of standard weapons that have been added to Chapter 6 Season 1. There's photos of a few of them there. The Hollow Twister AR, the Fury AR, the Veiled Precision SMG, Surge Fire SMG, Sentinel Pump, Twin Fire Auto Shotgun, and Oni Shotgun. There may be other weapons included. These are just the new kind of standard versions. 3 separate shotguns, though. You're going to have to play around, figure out the meta. Of course, I will be doing that after I get some sleep, once I get my first session in. There's also this new weapon, the Typhoon Blade. You can unleash a flurry of rapid strikes. While wielding it, you'll consume less stamina while sprinting and sprint faster. So even if it's not a great combat weapon, should be good for traveling around the map, rotating, etc. Let's talk about the new movement features. This is gonna be the big thing to get used to. There's 4 new things: ledge jump, roll landing, wall kick, and wall scramble. Ledge jump is parkour, they say. Jump while sprinting very close to a ledge, be it a cliff, a rooftop, and you'll perform a ledge jump. These ledge jumps will send you further, allowing you to reach places that you haven't been able to in the past. Hit a ledge jump with some speed for some serious hang time. The roll landing is the one I'm most excited for. And basically, if you are about to take fall damage, you're falling down, you're about to land, if you hold jump or you tap jump just before hitting the ground while falling, it'll cause you to do a barrel roll and you will restore some stamina in the process. So this is going to be a good one to get used to. We're not sure if this completely mitigates fall damage, maybe reduces it. Nothing's mentioned here. I was debating it in the live stream with chat, and I don't think fall damage is going to be mitigated completely. I think that would just be ridiculously OP, but give it a shot. Start getting used to these things. The other one is wall kick. Jump against a vertical surface to your side while in the air, and you'll be able to kick off that wall, which will launch you off the wall in the direction of your choosing. You can weave these wall kicks into your traversal and combat maneuvers. You can mantle, hit a roll landing, or even perform another wall kick off of a wall kick. So some of these POIs that have a lot of buildings and structures very close to each other, to me, it sounds like you're going to be able to wall kick back and forth, roll out of it. And then that's not all. We've got a wall scramble as well. Jumping against a vertical surface, a wall in front of you, will allow for a wall scramble. Reach that high ledge by taking a few big strides up a wall, and if it's mantleable, you will mantle up that final ledge automatically. If you are climbing up the wall doing this scramble thing, you can press jump at any point while doing a scramble to perform a kick and jump off the wall. This movement's going to be insane. It's going to take a lot to get used to, but it's really going to change how Chapter 6 feels. By the way, all of this new movement skin will be included in Chapter 1 OG. And just quickly, here's our Chapter 1 OG Battle Pass. We do not know the price of this thing yet, and there's so much info out there about Chapter 1 OG, so I'm making a separate video after this one going over everything, so subscribe, turn your noties on. Also, if you want a chance, we're doing 5 more free Battle Passes. Leave a comment down below, code TheCampingRusher with your Epic username, and you're entered in. Thanks to everybody typing in the code for any of your new purchases here in the new season. Back to Chapter 6, we also have these new sprites that we've known about for a while. Sprites are the living representation of magic returned to the island. You can find them all around the map. They're innocent creatures, but they will provide you with different effects. So the air sprite, the white one there, you can throw him to create an updraft wind vortex that can send you flying with glider redeploy, and that vortex will also damage builds and launch vehicles. The water sprite, the blue one, can be thrown to create a healing fountain that restores health and shields to nearby players. And then the earth sprite with that unique design, this will consume items you feed them, you sacrifice to them in exchange for some type of reward. We'll have to see what those rewards are. And if you bring a sprite to one of the forgotten sprite shrines around the island, then you can gain a powerful boon. And there's 4 different types of boons, okay? One is fire, reload your weapons faster. It's like a perk, an upgrade. Void boon, eliminating players reveals other players nearby. Wind boon, move faster while your pickaxe is equipped. And water boon, swimming grants health and shields to yourself and nearby swimming squad mates. You can also find these boons from certain bosses, and they can also be found in chests. You consume them on pickup, and then they stick around even after elimination, apparently. So it sounds like a permanent match upgrade boost once you get one of these boons, and I think you can collect all of them. Very cool new feature. All of these power-ups you are going to find useful in game, so it's going to be worth it to go find these things. Let's talk about the bosses. So there's 2 medallions. One is attached to the Night Rose boss. We haven't really seen this. I think it might be the Battle Pass skin, and she drops the Night Rose medallion on elimination, which makes your weapons reload themselves. So as you're shooting, I think it's just going to keep constantly putting bullets back into the clip. Super powerful depending how fast you're reloading. The other one is Shogun X, which we saw in the trailer. This big guy, he's going to be a skin, by the way, that we can purchase. Pretty epic looking boss. He's a powerful warrior that rampages across the island. Defeat him for the Wanderer medallion, which grants infinite stamina, and you go invisible while you sprint. I think this one might be even more powerful than the other one. So there's only 2 medallions. Both of them are very OP. So going for the boss fights is going to be very worth it. These are definitely, I think, the strongest power-ups that exist that we've read so far. And then finally, we got to talk about the masks. Lesser demons around the island will drop their masks of power when defeated. So the Fire Oni mask will launch homing flame projectiles for big damage. So that's the red fire one, obviously. And then the Void Oni mask, you'll be able to reposition and outplay opponents. So I'm sure similar to what we've seen in the past, where you can teleport around, choose a spot, teleport to it. We got some vehicles. The Rogue Bike is back, and then we've got the Void Burn. This is a new vehicle, sporty, high-performance 2-door that'll swiftly get you to where you want to be. You need to know about this new feature. This is simple edit, a huge change to how editing works in build mode. What this is you toggle it on in the settings menu, and it'll allow you to edit builds with one press of a button. The resulting edit is based on the part of the building you're looking at rather than you having to paint the tiles individually. It'll automatically execute building edits immediately, removing the step of selecting tiles altogether. This is going to be very helpful for new players, people just learning to build. I know some people who are just better editors will find this change a little bit annoying. We haven't seen gameplay of this yet, and they have said they'll be gathering data, feedback, so they may change this depending how strong it is, how simple it is, but if you're in build mode, go to your settings before you start playing and turn this thing on. It's going to make you a lot better of an editor, no matter your skill level. Here's a new look at elemental chests coming in the new season. I'm not really sure what is in these things, but it's got a pretty sweet looking design. And then there's been a lot of memes going around. The Godzilla skin is our secret skin, not so secret, but in the battle pass, won't be released until January. So I don't think the Godzilla boss will be roaming the map until at least then. And here's Godzilla doing a bunch of different emotes And then after that, Godzilla can wear shoes, as you can kind of see in that clip, which is just hilarious. People have been doing this meme as well, Godzilla dunking with Jordans on. So a lot of fun being had. Also, here is our Chapter 6 Season 1 Win umbrella. Love this thing. I'm going to be rocking this as soon as we get the first win. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. And the ranked umbrella is there as well. Also, we've looked at the battle pass in the background as I've been talking, but here are all the Lego figures of the battle pass. There you go. The new lobby background is probably my favorite lobby background of all time. This thing looks so good. It's animated, the portal in the back. This should be located at the spot where the Shogun boss spawns because you can see statues of him in the background. This will be one of the POIs I'm landing at pretty early, just because also that medallion you get if you beat the boss is going to be so worth the landing spot, the fight. Also, as we expected, DC skins are returning. We know this from the Lego version. A couple Lego skins got leaked. Nothing new yet has been confirmed, but DC has not been in the item shop for a while. I think I heard news about Batman skins returning as well. So we'll keep you updated as we learn more on this, but good news. Item shop filtering is now enabled for all players. This is the leak I talked about a few weeks ago. Basically, say you never want to buy kicks, you don't want to see any of them, just filter them out. There's so many cosmetics in the game right now. You just got to clean it up a little bit. This is a great quality of life feature. And then an upcoming unfinished skin. It looks pretty finished to me, so I don't know why it's unfinished. It looks good. Should be releasing in the item shop here in a couple weeks. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for typing in code TheCampingRusher for the Battle Pass. Check out my Chapter 1 Season 1 video dropping in a few hours. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.